All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because today I want to talk to you guys about three Yieldmax ETFs, which I currently see some price potential within their underlying stocks and within their Yieldmax ETFs themselves. So what I want to talk about in this video is I want to talk about these three Yieldmax ETFs, MSFO, AMDY, and SMCY, but don't go yet because I want to give you guys my opinion on each, why I believe there's a potential opportunity in each, and how we could potentially look to take advantage. Now, what I want to disclaim in this video is I'm in no way saying that I'm buying these ETFs. This is not financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes only. But what I do want to show you guys is I do invest for myself, and I'm very straight up and I'm very honest with what I invest in. And I do believe that MSFO, AMDY, and SMCY, they all have opportunities within themselves. They're all positive earning. They're all positive earning underlying companies, and I did see growth within all of their businesses. That's not what we're looking at today. We're just simply looking at the price, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So if that does sound interesting, we're up to 7,332 subscribers, 361 subscribers in the past 28 days. It's not too bad. The main reason why I wanted to make this video is because, of course, as you guys seen probably from previous videos, I've been talking a lot about Babo. I'm currently earning a pretty good dividend yield on I have a pretty good yield on cost, which is my dividend yield based on my average share price. The average share price is now below the current Yieldmax ETF share price, which is awesome. And I wanted to present you guys with some more potential opportunities, and there's three that I see here. The first one being Microsoft, and I believe this could potentially be one of the more safer opportunities. It's not the biggest dividend yield, 27.29%, but the reason why I mentioned Microsoft is because recently they had almost like a little bit of a correction in their stock price chart. They went down about, I think it was 8 to 10% right here. I think it was about 8 to 10%, something like that. But whenever Microsoft takes a pretty good hit like that, you might want to potentially look at buying in. Of course, we can go over the financials if you guys want more videos like this in the future, but this is simply just off price reaction. It's at a good average price. You can see the price is trending as high as $450 here. So there's a lot of room to grow, maybe about 5 to 10%. It's currently sitting at its low markers, its support. So let's say you bought in right here for the Yieldmax ETF and it goes lower, then I would look to average down and dollar cost average into my position, maybe down to about $300, for example. But Microsoft, over the long term, you can see it trends up over time. This is one of the staple stocks in most people's investment portfolios. And so over time, I do believe it will go and appreciate. I do believe the Yieldmax ETF is at a bit of a discount compared to its all-time. Of course, you could see the trend is not amazing, but if you pick up Microsoft at great prices and it appreciates, you should be okay in MSFO. So MSFO is the first one. Then the next two, AMDY and SMCY, they're very similar because AMD is advanced micro devices, and SMCI is super microcomputer. So they basically deal both with the same kind of industry and the same kind of sector and similar products, in my opinion. They both have, if you look at their stock price chart in the past year, they both have very similar stock price charts where AMD is down about 32% and SMCI is actually down about 44%. So both of these two Yieldmax ETFs, in my opinion, they've both been hit very hard. And of course, when looking at the underlying, you want to see that there's some kind of support forming. I do believe that there's a bit of a slowdown. You can see that AMD is not new to the downsides. It takes downsides pretty hard, and it's been beaten down over the past year. But I do believe that this is some kind of support here that we're hitting about 115. So there could be a potential opportunity for the Yieldmax ETF to appreciate, and then hopefully the dividend yield to go up as well. One thing to compare to is AMDY's dividend yield is 47%, whereas SMCY is over 100%. So it's double AMDY. But SMCY is a Yieldmax ETF that started out at $50 and has since then trended down about 56%. Pretty much like when the Yieldmax ETF came out. If we can see here, it came out on November 12th. So if we go back to November 12th, that was roughly about this marker right here. November 12th, 2024. So since this time period, we haven't even seen all of this downside in SMCY. It was just from this point right here, and this created a 50% downtrend. And as you can see, the stock price for that was 46. Now it's at 28. Of course, SMCY has been paying out huge dividends, so that's a reason why as well the stock or the Yieldmax ETF share price is down so much. But these are 3 Yieldmax ETFs which I believe present current opportunities. They're not amazing opportunities in my opinion. Don't get it twisted. MSFO I think is potentially one of the better looking opportunities for a safer Yieldmax play. AMDY and SMCY, they could potentially turn around, but I'd say it's very risky at this point because it's not, even though there's some support forming here for AMD and even in SMCI, there is some support forming at this level. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a very strong support for either one. Maybe SMCI looks like a little bit stronger because it's got a bit more time in this area. But these are 3 Yieldmax ETFs, which I believe are potentially undervalued because I was looking through a lot of Yieldmax ETFs, ones like Aptly, NVDY was one that actually got hit as well. That could be a potential play, but I'm not sure. I think it's very volatile at the current moment. AMZY, FBY, GOY, these were all Yieldmax ETFs, which are trading at all-time highs. And for example, like I'm not a huge fan of buying Yieldmax ETFs when they're at all-time highs, just because if they do go on the downside, you're most likely going to lose a lot of your investment. It's important to buy these at great prices. As you can see here, AMZY trends relatively flat for the most part, pays out a pretty good dividend. But I like to buy Yieldmax ETFs when they're on sale, in my opinion. That's why I'm looking at ones like MSFO and these ones here. Of course, haven't made any plays. I only really own, I do own ULTY, but that's not one that I recommend by any means. I do like PYPY, SQY, YMAX, and then of course Babo are the ones I invest in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of opened your eyes up to some new opportunities, got you guys thinking of where you can put your money or reinvest your dividends. If you guys did enjoy this video, we're up to 7,332 subscribers. So please subscribe, like this video if you stayed to the end, and I will keep you guys posted for any more opportunities or any better opportunities that I see within Yieldmax ETFs. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.